Oh, get ready for this interview. We have the 5th annual Barstool races taking place in Minturn, and I have quite the rowdy crew this morning to tell us all about it. Welcome, everyone, to GMV Barstool edition. So we have Cindy, we have Kelly, we have Terry. We're going to get to all of them here shortly, and we're also going to be talking about this beautiful craft right in front of us. Now, Cindy, let's kick things off with you. So 5th annual Barstool races. Tell us all about this. This sounds amazing.
Absolutely. It's a great community event. It's a collaboration between the town and the Minturn Community Fund, our local nonprofit. And it's just it's sort of taken on an identity of its own, if you will. So it is what it sounds like. It is a Barstool race.
Okay.
But we have a couple different categories. So we have our traditional Barstool category, which is a Barstool on skis.
Okay.
And then we have our Anything Goes category, which the cow stool would fall into, and which is essentially anything that you can put together on skis and race down a hill.
Okay.
And so we have the 2 different categories. We are registering teams currently, so if anyone's interested in putting together a team, you can have some pushers and a pit crew to assist you,
Wow.
and then of course you have a rider. And registration is open on the website, which is minturncommunityfund.org. You'll see a link right from the homepage. But we are looking for teams. And it's also a great spectator event. It is free to attend. So you can come out and watch this hilarious event and cheer on teams. We will have music, and it is a BYOB event. And it's above Little Beach Park, but we'll have tons of signage. So if you go up past the park, you'll see where it's taking place. There's a great natural hill for speed.
Oh, good. A good natural hill. That's definitely a requirement. Now, Kelly, clearly you look like you are dressed for the part.
I'm ready.
And you got your helmet on. You
Safety
also have
second, first. Yes, first, right?
You also have your award, I see. This is from last year's comp?
Consistently second.
Okay. Now, tell us about this creation that we have in the studio.
I believe this is the Holy Cow Paddy. I raced last year with a good friend of mine, Greg. And we had a lot of fun putting it together, a lot more fun racing. It's probably my favorite event of the whole year. I look forward to it. I build several bar stools. Every year I try to create something new but bring back the old ones. My tiki one is consistently, every year I've raced that one. So I try to bring that back, promote tiki culture in the Vail Valley.
Yes, tiki culture, very important.
Yes.
And also, I mean, the fact that you can enter multiple times, that's super fun. So there's not a limit to how many times you can enter?
Well, you can enter each category, and then you can also build, or you can have multiple teams if you have different team members. I want to make sure I'm not saying anything incorrectly. You can also, other folks have built bar stools for other people to race.
Oh,
so that's an
okay.
option as well. If we have people that want to race but not build, we can try to help them get a.
I could hire Kelly to make me a cow. Okay.
Exactly. Yes. And vice versa. Yes.
And Kelly, tell me about also like your budget and how you typically design your creations.
I pretty much, my own personal rules, I try to do everything under $25, basically just screws and hardware. I try to dumpster dive everything, try to do something different that, is not, a little atypical every year. Not really looking for the fastest, but I like
the most creative.
And
I like it.
I just like to push. I look at thrift stores all year. I have an Exercycle 5000. That's a 1970s Exercycle mounted on skis. And I've got my Tiki racer. I raced a whole living room set. One year, TV set, couch, table, lamp, and
that
I
was
was
amazing.
super heavy. I was really hoping not to race it again. I kept winning, and we hardly got it up the hill. It was so heavy, and I disassembled that so we could never race it again.
Okay, well, you got to retire it after a performance
Yes.
like that. Okay, now, when it comes to the reason why we're doing all of this, Terry, there's a really good reason behind it. It's not just fun on bar stools, right?
Right. This is all for the Minturn Community Fund, which is an organization I'm a board member of in Minturn, and it's designed to enrich the lives of people in Minturn. And it's a great organization. We put on the Minturn concert series. We have a Neighbors in Need program every year at Christmas. donations are collected for gifts for needy families, and Missoula Children's Theater comes, Drum Safari, Barstool Racing is yet another, and then the Halloween annual fundraiser at the Saloon, which is a crazy one. But
Love that one.
this is one of my favorite events. We started doing this about 5 years ago, and it's quintessentially Minturn. So, you know, people come to Minturn to get that flavor of something different, and this brings it for sure. So your, you know, entry fees go to the town of Minturn, to the Minturn Community Fund. So it's a great event and a great organization to be a part of.
Definitely. And so again, if people they're looking at this and they're like, okay, this looks like something I definitely need to be a part of. We're seeing some footage right here. This is phenomenal. And so if people want to get registered, again, what's the website? How do we do this? This is amazing.
Absolutely. The website is minturncommunityfund.org.
Okay.
And right on the homepage, there's a link for Barstool Races that will take you to the page with just more information if you want to register. It goes through all the rules. There are some rules.
Okay.
Very few.
Very few, but there are some rules. It goes through the rules, how to register, all of that, and again, free for spectators. The event is Saturday, March 7th.
Okay.
So coming up here in a couple weeks or so, March 7th from 12 to 3.
Okay, 12 to 3, March 7th. This sounds amazing. Kelly, I'm going to put you on the spot right now.
Yes.
Can you take his microphone off?
Yeah.
Can you just take that off? Kelly, can you ride us out into the break? Just give us an example. All right,
Get my
everybody.
gear on
Yep,
here.
got
I
to get the
think.
visor on. Minturn
Always-
Barstool Races. Make sure you're there. It's coming up on the 7th. All right, take us away, Kelly. Here we go. We'll see you on the other side of this commercial.